So, again, I want to welcome each and every one of you here on today's call. Okay. And let me tell you something. Those of y'all who have decided to come and attend this call live, you guys are in for a treat because I've prepared a lot of content, a lot of training material to make sure that your journey in Enagic is the best. How many of y'all here, you want to get the best result out of Enagic? You want to reach the highest ranks. You want to impact million lives. What is your goal? Put it in the chat. Let me hear from you guys. And let me tell you something. This is a new distributor training. So I'm not going to shy away from sharing some of the tips, strategies, and secrets, and probably even waking or shaking you up. Do I have the permission to shake you up a bit? Okay, virtually, not really, not in physical. Okay, and let me tell you something. For you to get the most, you must participate in return. Okay, so do I have that commitment from you guys? Open your chat boxes and type in your messages. Yes, good evening to all of you that wished me good evening. Jafet, good to see you. Akure, I know that place. You know, we used to tease you. Right? Jumoke, yes, yes, yes. That's the energy that I want. But is Jumoke and Bolaji the only ones today? How about the rest of you? We have Amy, Blessing, Chichi, Dan, Desola, Ilu, Fatima, Funmi, Binga. Binga, come on, respond on the chat. Good to see you, man. I'm happy to see you. Okay. Grace, I'm happy to see all of you, but only if you turn on your cameras. Otherwise, I'm just looking at a blank screen. Ibrahim, Mary Jane, Olu Femi Dali. Amazing. Good to see you, sir. Salatu, Yusuf, Dawuda. Welcome, Elad, and Galaxy and Samsung. All right. So, guys, first let's begin this session with people's experiences, testimonials. Okay. Testimonials of you guys. What has the Kangen water done to you? First thing. If you don't have great stories to share about you, then do you think the people that are going to listen to you about the Kangen machine? Of course, you have to have great stories for yourself. Okay? If you don't have great stories for yourself, probably you're not drinking enough water. Yes. Okay? I caught some of you all there. Okay. Now, if you are having great stories, but you feel that someone in your team has a better story than yours, then you can share as well. So I want to open the floor, okay? Who wants to share? And if you want to share, all you need to do is just raise your virtual hand on the or from your phone or from your laptop. See, just like how I've raised my virtual hand, you know, you have to raise your hand and we will bring you on to share your testimony. Make sure you keep it short, 30 seconds each, and let's hear your testimony. Okay, because sharing, when you share, you remember better. Okay, now you might be asking me, you might be telling me, Hemanth, this is my story. Of course, I remember it. But do you really remember what happened to you? Sometimes you don't remember exact things unless you share. Okay, some of you all are connecting audio. Who's that? Who was struggling to connect audio? We have two people. Ngande, is it? Ngade. Okay. And Galaxy and Samsung. Connect audio, guys. Okay, let's hear from Binga. Binga, you unmuted yourself. Go ahead. Share what did the Kenyan water do to you?
See, everybody know Kangen device is a wonderful device. It has helped people both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, especially my co-distributors, which I cannot mention all, which has made them to buy almost 100 machines in Nigeria. Fantastic product. So that is just all everybody knows. Yep.
That's everybody knows, but I want to hear from you. What has the water done to you? Or share one story.
Personally, it has helped my well-being, because the moment I moved to energy, I was on supplement before, but the moment I moved to energy, I've been taking the water. I've been enjoying my well-being. So sound and everything is okay. Since I've been taking the water, I've not been taking supplements at all. Unlike before, I must take supplements. But since I've been taking the water, I don't have any issue with my health. I've been moving fine and sound. Wonderful products. Fantastic.
Amazing. And from the last time I saw you, you look much younger. I can say that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You remember the day we met at Maryland compared to now?
Maryland.
So that is it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
happen to be my first trainer then.
Yeah, I was the one that did the demo for you. Yep. Great. Let's move to next. And I remember you came on time. That was one of the first times that I was late because we were in another presentation. And I remember you came on time and you were sitting down and even having your Smirnoff ice. But I think that was your last after you saw the demo. Yes. Okay, let's hear from who? Bolaji. Madam Bolaji, go ahead. You can unmute yourself and share your story.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hemanth, for this wonderful opportunity to be in this kind of program. In fact, I took time out to send out the invite to a lot of people so that they can, catch into this very opportunity. Now, my testimony is in two ways. The one, my own personal testimony, and the testimony of one of our mommies that bought the Kangen machine. For me, from the time I came to Maryland, that was in November. That's, I think, November 2022. Yes, I started drinking the Kangen water. I decided I'm not going to drink any other Kangen water or any other water except Kangen water, so that I will know what will happen in my own system in the first place. So I drank from that November up until now. But in 2023, that was around December time, I went to do total medical check, head to toe. So by the time the check was completed, I was sitting with my doctor. She was just looking at my results on her screen and she was just screaming. She said, "Big girl, your sugar level is good, your womb is good, your this is good, your blood level is good, this is good." She said, "No cancer, no nothing. You are looking, your body, inside your body is fantastic. Your heart is perfect. Your kidney is good. What are you doing? What are you eating?" I said, "I'm drinking water." She's like, "What do you mean you are drinking water?" I said, "I'm drinking water. It's called Kangen water." And she was like, "What kind of water is that?" I said, "The machine is from Japan and I've been drinking from that water. That's all I did. And whatever result you're seeing now is as a result of that water." She was so amazed, So that's my own testimony. Then one of our big pastor's wife that I introduced the water to as well. The woman had been so grateful since she bought the machine. She had been so happy. She said her hair, she's not using anything for her. She's just using the beauty water to bath and put on her hair. She said when she went to the salon to wash her hair, that because her stylists have not seen her for a long time, that they were like, "Mommy, your face looks very, very young and well tightened. Your hair is thick. Your hair," they were just commending her, that she's different and that she has lost a bit of weight, but it's not like when you lose weight in a wrong way, it shows as if you are sick. But when you lose weight in a right way, you look refreshed and young. So she's so happy and excited that she bought that machine. Among all the people I introduced this machine to, she is the most grateful to God that machine entered her home. So these are my testimonies.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Bolaji. I know I remember you from day one, and it's good. The doctor said your hair is good, your kidney is good, your vitals are good. Amazing.
Yes.
It gives you so much joy to hear such things from the doctor, right?
Yeah.
So guys, tell me one water that can do all these things, right? Of course, Kangen water, right? So we have a tagline, okay? Just like how Binga, Madam Bolaji shared that the water has really done amazing things to their bodies. And if you drink it really, just like how I'm doing it, I drink 3 to 4 liters every day. Just like if you drink this water, right, you will see the difference because your body cannot lie to you, right? Right? You put the good stuff, you get good stuff out. You put the bad stuff, you get bad things out. Okay. So who can share? Who else can share your testimony of after drinking the Kangen water? What has the water done to you? Or even probably using one of the 5 types of water. Okay, I believe. Let me hear from you guys first of all. How many of you already are drinking Kangen water? Please type in the chat KW. If you're drinking Kangen water, type KW in the chat. Oh, okay. Guys, remember I told you. Do you want me to give my best to you guys? Do you want me to give what is KE now? Come on. Someone typed KE. You want me to give my best, right? Now, how can I give my best if you guys are not giving me the energy? Okay, if you don't charge me up, how do you expect me to give you the best? So KW, you guys are all drinking Kangen water, and put in the chat how long have you been drinking the water for? How long? How long have you been drinking the water for? For me, it's been 8 years. 8 years I've been drinking the water. Okay, yeah. Recently, how long? How long? Give me time. 1 month, 1 week, 2 months. Okay. KW since August 2022. A week ago. 1 and 8 months. 1 year, 8 months. Okay, we have Ingande. Is it right? Derek? Shared. Go ahead, Derek. I don't know how to call you. Which of your names? You have 3 names there. Which of your name to call you? So please go ahead. And I don't know if I should refer you as a he or a she. I'm sorry about that, but please go ahead. That's why cameras work. That's why you need to turn on your cameras. So I know, right? Because I'm not familiar with the Nigerian names. Is it a girl's name or a boy's name? So you have to. If you just raise your hand by mistake, I'll have to lower your hand. I'm sorry about that. But if you want to really share your testimony, go ahead. Patience, 20 months. Olufemi Delhi, 1 year, 2 weeks, a couple of months back. Look at that. You guys have been drinking the water. I caught each one of you there who said more than 2 weeks. Because there's no way possible that you can be drinking the water for more than 2 weeks and see no difference in it. Then my question to you is, if you've been drinking the water for 1 month or 2 weeks and you still go back and drink the water, why do you drink it if it is not that good? Right? You drink it because it's been doing some amazing things to your health and you are shying away from sharing it. When I'm giving you the platform to share your experience, use this as a playground to practice your testimony. You see how sometimes it's in the mind, okay? This is something that I'm going to talk later because many of y'all are even struggling to share your testimony or even shy to share your testimony. Right? How do you think you're going to share the goodness of the machine, goodness of the business? How are you going to train your people like what I'm doing? How many of you all want to be doing what I'm doing and impacting people's lives? Type number 1 in the chat. How many of you all want to be doing what I'm doing? You know, I've impacted thousands and thousands and thousands of lives, right? And this meeting, I just want you guys to make sure that you fill in the room with your people. That's all you have to do. And I train you guys up. Okay. So 1, right? You want to be like me, but everything starts with sharing your testimony. Okay. Sharing your testimony. And I can see that you guys are shy. But promise me one thing. Okay. Don't promise me one thing. Promise yourself this. The next time you're given an opportunity to speak, grab it. Because in life, in business, there is a saying. It goes by this: stage time equals to wealth time. Who do you think makes more money? The one on the stage or the one sitting in the audience? Who do you think makes more money? Most of the time, it's the one on the stage, right? So you get a chance, grab it and go ahead and share your testimony or anything, you know, if you get a chance to. But today, I'm going to go forward because, well, I cannot be waiting for you guys to share your testimony for long. But I want to ask you guys one question. You all said that you want to be like me or even better, right? I want you guys to be better than me, okay? I'll be the most happiest if you're better than me, okay? I'm not saying it out of arrogance or anything. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's highly possible because I'm a common man, okay? I started off nothing, right? So if I can do it, you can do it, okay? But I'm telling you guys something. If you want to master anything, how do you master anything? Okay. How many of you all, you feel that you've mastered the Kangen business? You mastered it. Or how many of you feel that there's still a lot more to do and achieve and master this business? If you feel you've mastered this business, okay, type number 2 in the chat. Or if you feel that you have a long way to go, type number 3 in the chat. Okay. Be honest with me. It's okay. You don't have to, lie to yourself because, this is a safe platform. That's why I say new distributor training, because I will really shake you up today if you give me your 100%. My question to you guys is, are you willing to be shaken? Are you ready to bring out, certain limiting beliefs within you and throw it away? Are you ready? Okay, you see, still many of y'all are not even. Okay, I'll give you another number. How many of y'all will not type anything no matter what I say? Type number 4. Those of y'all. You'll not type anything. You'll not chat anything no matter what I say. Okay, type number 4. Okay, right. So, guys, I have a lot of things today for you guys, and oh, did not type anything. Solomon being a naughty, but you typed 4, so you lost the thing. It was a trick to get you to type. Okay, so, and still many people are not typing. You see, those are the people, those are the category 4. But you typed, so you're not the 4. Okay, you participated. So now I have something for you guys. How do you master anything fast? How do you master anything fast? Okay, can you see my slides? Okay. There was a slight issue with my slides. Let's do this. Okay. Just a second, guys. Okay. I think I got it. Let's go back. Zoom. Share. Okay. How do you master anything fast? In life, we want everything fast. We want to be number 1 fast. We want to achieve all the ranks fast. Okay. How do you achieve it? How do you get number 1? Okay, let me tell you something. First of all, you must remove this thought in your head that you can, in life, there are no shortcuts, but there are ways where you can speed up your journey. to succeed. Okay. There are no shortcuts, but you can speed up your journey to succeed. How many of you all want to know that secret? Okay. Let's see. Who wants to know this? Today my Zoom is acting up of all days. Okay. You want to know, right? So how do you master anything fast? But before that, I want to introduce you to some people. Okay. I want to introduce you to these people, right? How many of you all recognize these people? Type in their names. If you recognize them, type in their names. Okay. How many of you all recognize these people? Bill Gates. It's just one gate. He has one gate. Bill Gates, right? Yeah. Who's the other one? Who's the other one? Who can say that? Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk. Who's the last one? Last one. What is this name? Some Nigerian name or what? Elon Musk. Who's the last one? Last one. The old man with the red tie. I don't know if many of y'all will know him. Warren Buffett. Amazing. Jaffet. Warren Buffett. Yes. Someone said Pastor again. Who is this? Sorry, guys. I don't know. Right. Okay. Sorry. It just cracked me up. Okay, guys, we're going to have a lot of fun. Are you guys in for a lot of fun today? Because there's no learning without having fun. You learn more when you have fun. Okay. Okay. And do you know these guys? Do you know these guys? What are their names? If you know these guys, oh my God, I must tell you, you're on your way to succeed. Do you know these guys? Who are these guys? These two guys. What are the names? And of course, the next photo I'm going to show you, most of you all know that person. But I want to know who are these two people. Romy Verdera. Okay, we're very close, Mr. Fakom. Kenyan top distributor. Very good, Mr. Yusuf. Good guess, I guess. And of course, this person everyone knows, right? Mr. Samsia. Now he goes by the name Mr. Amos. Yes, our up line, our mentors in the business. I want to ask you guys, what is that one thing that is common in all these people? What is that? What are those things? What are the common things in these people? What are the common things in these people that you see? Put on the chat. What are some of the common things that you see in all these people? Common things. Put on the chat quickly. We don't have all day. Success. Okay. What else? What else? Consistency, discipline, smiling. Well, okay. Solomon, you have a point. Influence. Okay. That's good. Some of you all have not said one of the very common thing. They're all rich. Last time I did the same training, everyone told they're billionaires, rich. Yeah, successful in business. Yeah, you see, they have all these things. They are hardworking, they are committed, they are focused, they are smiling. Okay, but one common thing in all these people, and if you take any successful people in the world, one common thing in their lives will be that they have committed to a lifelong learning. Okay, they have committed to a lifelong learning. Okay, investment in what? Investment probably in their learning, right? Because write this down, and I want you guys to consider this seriously. So take out a pen and a notepad and write this down. Your learning ability determines your earning capacity. Write it down. Your learning ability determines your earning capacity. So how many of you all you want to earn more in your lives? You want to earn more, 10 times more than what you're earning. The last time I asked this question, one person told me that his earning is zero. 0 times 10 is zero. Right? But how many of you all, you want to earn 10 times more than what you're already earning? Let's say you're making ₦1 million, you want to make 10 million naira every month. Yes, A1. I like that energy, right? So, write this down. Your learning ability determines your earning capacity. So when you look at all these people, right, they're learning. But let me tell you something, everything starts with something. For you to learn, you have to receive information. Okay. Now, receiving information, first of all, right, it can be in many way. Can be in many way. Let me tell you, have you ever read a book? Okay. And you've just read the book and you've not taken it in. Okay. If someone asks you what that book is all about, how many of you can clearly explain what that book contains? Or would you just say, it's a good book? You must read that book. How many of you will just say that? Because you've not comprehended what's in that book, right? So, learning, for learning to happen, the first thing is you must take input, okay? Your brain must take input. You take a lot of these things into your brain. But let me tell you something, okay? If you're just taking in input and there is no output, okay, nothing is going to happen, okay? So there is a saying, okay, to master anything, you must focus on the output rather than the input. Input is important. I'm not saying input is not important, but you must focus more on the output. And what is the output? Let me introduce you to it. So first of all, when people just read things or watch things for just the sake of watching it, many of y'all could be like that. You attend this program, but you're not really engrossed, you're not involved in this, right? You're just there, right? There's a difference between just being there and actively listening, right? Because you can just be there listening to what I'm saying, but you get a message, you get distracted and you go away, right? And this is what I call is called an intellectual entertainment. For many of y'all, this program is an intellectual entertainment. It's of no use. Okay. After this meeting, if someone asks you, what did you learn? You'll probably just say, like the way how I told you about reading the book. You must say, oh, it's a very good training. You must attend the training. That's all. But you will not have any content to share about what you learned here. So this is what we call shallow learning. Now, for those of you all who are here with me, right? Many times you're actually doing this. You're there, but you're not fully there. Then what's the point of being there even? Right? If you are committed to be earning 10 times more, like what you guys said, then you should be fully present in this. Okay? Focus your mind into this. If you're not focused into what I'm sharing with you, then what you'll just have is a shallow learning. And shallow learning, let me tell you something, won't get you far. Okay? Shallow learning won't get you far. What you must focus on is something called as deep learning. Now, deep learning, how does deep learning happen? How many of you are interested to know how to implement or how to activate this deep learning state? How to activate this in R? Yes? Okay, some of you are raising your hands even in the camera. Good participation. Okay? But some of you all are even not on the camera, so I can't even see you. All right. So now let me show you a secret how to activate the deep learning, okay, and how to earn 10 times more. The first thing is you must learn. You must learn all the information. Okay, you must be present. You must focus. Okay, this is what we call the learning part is the input. Okay. What you must do after you learn is take a second, pause, step back, and ask yourself, what is the takeaway from this? What is the takeaway from what you just learned? Okay, how can you apply it in your lives? Okay, reflect. You need to reflect. Without reflecting, you're not going to absorb all the things that you have learned. Okay, then the next step is implement. Many times you just learn and you don't implement. And like I told you, it will be nothing but an intellectual entertainment. Okay? So you must implement. And there is one of my mentors, he said that a lousy action is better than no action. Who agrees with me on this? A lousy action is better than no action. Okay? Implement. Take the steps. You know a lot of things, right? But do you do what you know? That's where it creates a big gap between those that make things happen and those that are still dreaming about it. Okay? So, how many of y'all are already getting a lot from this? Because I'm setting your mind right for the next piece of information that I'm going to share with you. Okay? And the last step, and this is a very, very important step, which is to share. Okay? Because when you share, it can just be talking to people about what you really learned, okay, how you're going to implement in your life. Okay, because you might have heard of this statement: the easiest way to learn something is to teach it. Because when you teach it, you're training your brain to remember it, because you're going to give a complete focus on when you're sharing about it. If you don't share, nothing changes. Okay, so this is the input, and these three, the blue boxes, is the output. So let me ask you, okay, where do you think you must spend most of your time? Your input or output? Which one? Put on the message. Your input or output? Where do you think you have to spend most of your time? Your input or output? Which one? Input? Okay. Output? Okay. Let me tell you guys something. Input or output? You must spend most of your time in the output. Output, doing things, right? I would rather say that for every information you receive, put 2 times the effort into the output. Okay. For everything you learn, do 2x output. Okay. Do 2 times more. You do more, you're gonna win in this business. Okay. So that's something that I want to share with you, that whatever you're learning today with me is of no use if you don't output it. Okay. That is, you don't reflect, you don't implement, and you don't share. How many of y'all are committing to increasing your output? Because all what I'm doing here is of no use if you don't output it. Okay. So who here you're committed to doing more output? Type I in the chat. Type I in the chat if you're committed to doing more output. Okay. So that now brings me to the topic. Two main topics I want to talk about today. Okay. I'm going to show you guys the mistakes to avoid in this business. I'm going to show you guys some strategies. What kind of strategies you can use to build this business? Okay. And I'm also going to show you why Enagic is the best. Are you ready? Okay. So let's jump straight into it. And I'm not going to spend more time on this because, whatever I'm sharing with you, there's a complete in-depth video on it on my YouTube. But I'm just going to run through the mistakes to avoid. So you know in your head what are the mistakes you're doing, you catch yourself and you correct it. Okay. All right. So let's look at the mistakes to avoid. The first mistake to avoid is not learning from successful distributors. Okay. You think you know everything and you try to take steps according to that. Okay. And then you don't get sales. What happened? You get demotivated and then you say that this business is not for you. Right? How many of y'all, you already are facing rejections? You're facing rejections in your business. Okay. Put in the chat, rejections. Now, if you're not facing any rejection, you're not talking to enough people, first of all. But let me tell you something, your first few sales are like your first baby. Okay. For the mothers here in this call today, or for the men, if your spouse or your sister, right, if they're pregnant, right, and they have to deliver the baby right now, and you have two options. One is a well-qualified person, looking like me, smart, right? And he's so excited to deliver the first baby of his life. And on the other hand, there is a midwife from a village who has delivered thousands of babies. Who would you choose? Would you choose someone looking like me or the midwife, the auntie from the village? Who would you choose to deliver the baby? Who? Myself or the auntie? Who? Put on the chat. A midwife. Why not me? I don't look good because I don't have experience, right? So similarly, in business also, you might have tens of years of experience doing other things, but in Energic, you're new. So that what you need to do, ask help from successful distributors. Let the experienced distributors do the talking. Now, who is an experienced distributor in your case? Your upline, your sponsor, the one that introduced you to Kangen, Energic, right? He or she is the experienced distributor because they have succeeded in closing one sale more than you. Okay. So to close that one sale, can you imagine the kind of hardship, the kind of challenges they would have faced? So the lesson from here, if you're a new distributor, how many of you are a new distributor? Type new in the chat. New. When I say new, just a month old or 3 months old. Okay, new. Or you're attending this program for the first time. Type new. The lesson for you guys, and even including those people that have not made any sale. Okay, don't be a hero. That's a lesson. Okay. There's one guy who's about to become 6A, but he's type new. I like that approach. Okay. Because it's always day one. You're learning new always. Okay. Right. You're learning always, which is good. Can you imagine? Right. If you are a hero, let me tell you something. In life, it can be good. But in Kangen business, in your initial phase, if you're a hero, it's the worst thing that can happen for you in the business. Take help from your successful distributors. Take help from your uplines. Okay. How many of you have team members attending this call today? You have people attending this call today. Type 2 in the chat. 2 if you have people attending this call. You guys did the right thing because you use me. You're taking help from another successful distributor, more successful than you are. So help you close the sales. Okay, and help you train your team members. Mistake number 2, talk. Okay, I know you, many of you love to talk. If I give you a mic and if I ask you to talk, you'll be talking for ever. But if I ask you to come and share your testimony, not many of you all want to share your testimony, right? So you love to talk and you don't show what the machine does. What happens is when you don't show what the machine does, people doubt it, right? Because people doubt what you say and they believe what they see. Okay, people doubt what they hear and believe what they see. So the key to a successful sale is the live demo. How many of y'all are here because you have seen a live demo in some way or some form or another? You've seen a live demo. Type LD in the chat, LD, if you've seen a live demo. Okay, I want you guys to participate, okay? I'm not doing this for myself. Honestly, the time that I'm right now in India, I'm in India right now, okay? The time right now for me in India is 11:45 p.m. For you guys, it could be 7:15. I hope, yeah. But it's 11:45 p.m. for me. But why am I doing this? For you guys. For you guys, right? So I want you guys to participate. Okay, don't act like the day is over. Okay, for me, the day is getting over. And I still have the energy like the beginning of the day. Okay, and why am I doing this for you? Because, I want you guys to succeed. I want you guys to change not only your lives, but be the reason to change thousands of people's lives. And if you really mean it, you will participate with me. Okay. All right. So doing the demo is very important in our business because it is a unique selling point of the Energic business. Okay. Show me a company, show me a product where you can do the demo on the spot or you can show the benefits of the product on the spot. If you're taking supplements, you'll have to keep taking supplements for months or years to see the difference. But in the demo, we can show you live how drinking Kangen water changes your health. So the lesson here is no demo, no sales. Okay, no demo, no sales. And when you are inviting people for the demo, don't sell the product. sell the demo. Okay. If you sell the product, but people will not even come for the demo. But the magic happens in the demo. And you know that because you've attended a demo. So make sure you sell the demo. When I say sell the demo, just sell the benefits of attending the demo. Okay, don't sell the product itself. Don't tell them what they are going to see in the meeting. Okay, but just tell them what they could get from attending that meeting. Okay, people buy into the vision more than the details. Okay, all right. So no demo, no sales. Sell the demo. Mistake number 3: showing only the business plan. Okay, money is good, right? We know a lot of people making a lot of money, right? But what happens? There are 1,000 ways of making money in the world today, or probably more than 1,000 ways. Okay, if people don't know about the product, they're not going to be inspired by what the business can give them. So show the engine that powers the business. People get inspired after they see the product, and then they want to do the business. How many of you were inspired after you saw the product? Type Kengan if you were inspired after you saw the product. I was one of them. So the lesson from here is show the business plan only after the demo. So make this note: product first, business after. Show the product first and then the business. Okay, not the other way around. Many people show the business and then they show the product. Okay, first show the product. Calling the machine a water filter, purifier, or alkaline machine. Kangen machines are not these. Okay, people don't want to hear about these machines. Kangen machines are medical devices in Japan. We are the only medical grade ISO 13485 in the world. Okay, use these terms. And these are authentic, This is not something that is made up. You go to enagic.com, you'll find these certificates. Okay, so I'm not just making things up here. So for you, if you want to get your people, what you need to do is you need to avoid these words. Okay, don't call the Kangen machine a water filter or alkaline machine. We are not an alkaline machine. You can make alkaline water by adding baking soda in the water. But do you think the water with baking soda and Kangen water is the same? Of course no. Right? So don't use these words, water filter, alkaline. Okay, they're dirty words. Okay, so that's mistake number 4. Call the Kangen machine a medical device in Japan. We're the only medical grade water machine in the world. Be proud to talk about it. And people want to be part of such things. People want to be part of great things, not a part of water filter company. Yeah, I still see a lot of people making this mistake. That's why I'm stressing on this point. Okay, we are not alkaline water. We are Kangen water. Say the word Kangen. Okay, don't say alkaline water. We are not alkaline. We are Kangen water. Carry the brand. If you're using an iPhone, you'll say I'm using an iPhone. I'm using an Apple. Will you say I'm using a smartphone? No. Will you say I'm using a phone? No. Why? Because people love to carry the brand. Carry the brand that you represent. Okay? All right. Mistake number 5, hiding the existence of other ionizers. There are other ionizers in the market, but when your customers have a look at the Kangen machine and they ask you, are there any other machines like this in the world? And you say no to that, you know what happens? Everyone today are 10 minutes internet expert. In less than 10 minutes, they think they know everything. Okay? Why? Because of internet, because of this little thing in their hand. Okay? And when they go through all the information and so-called ionizers from Korea, China, you know what will happen? They will be misled and they will lose, you will lose their trust. Okay? So what you must do? You must educate your prospects about the medical standards of Enagic. Tell them upfront and show them the certificates that we have. Okay? When you educate them and you show them everything, and later we have a segment on that, okay? Do you think they will still go and do their research on the internet? They will still do that. But because now they're educated and they find all this information, they won't be misled. And rather, the trust in you goes up. Okay, the trust that they have in you goes up. And they will probably come back to you and say, hey, can you check out, there's so much of information here. And thank you so much. You educated me. I'm so empowered. So what you must do here is you must educate your prospects. Anytime your prospect asks question, answer it without, avoiding it. Okay, answer those questions. Okay. All right, educate your prospects. We are not here to convince anybody. People can convince themselves as long as you educate them well. Okay. Mistake number 6, getting in the wrong crowd. You know, your closest friend sometimes could be the biggest source of negativity. Now, many of you all use typed rejection, that you got a lot of rejection. Some of you all didn't type anything. But let me tell you something. When you start this business, your closest friend sometimes could give you a lot of negativity, a lot of nonsense. Yes. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And do you think, or did you start this business because of what they think about it, or because what you want to achieve in this business? Right? If their opinion mattered a lot, right? They're not running your lives, right? Let me tell you that it's your life. You're gonna take the call no matter what. I tell my people, right? Nobody pays my bills. I pay my own bills. So why should others have a say in what I have to do in my life? Are you guys with me on this? If you guys are with me on this, type number 8 in the chat. Okay. So sometimes your closest friends will be the source of negativity because they don't know what you do, what you know. They don't attend such trainings. They don't invest time in themselves. Okay. They're just entertaining themselves on TikTok and Instagram and all that social media, right? But you guys are committed here to learn. Okay. So don't let others' opinions stop you. Yep. So what you must do, you must surround yourself with other successful distributors on a regular basis. Ask yourself, who is running after their goals and dreams in your circle? Be surrounded with them, right? And work together. Check in the Energic family who are the people that are growing in the business. Surround yourself with them. There are meetings happening every week. Be part of those meetings. Bring your people into those meetings, and especially bring those people that are giving you negativity also, because sometimes they will listen from a third person than yourself. Okay. So, and if still they don't change, then it's okay. It's their life. They choose to not change, but that shouldn't do anything. That shouldn't matter for you. Okay. So in life and in business, there is a saying: you are the average of your 5 people you spend most time with. If you're spending time with people that want to grow, that want to achieve the next level in their life, guess what? You will also be on your way to succeed. But if you're in a way where people are always giving excuses, people are mischievous, people have no goals in life, where do you think you will end up? Exactly. But I hope the most of you all who attended here, you're not from that category, because you want to improve and grow yourself, right? So what you must do in this business, you must choose your environment. Your environment will determine your success. Okay. So tell yourself, I want to choose my environment. Okay. Tell yourself, I want to choose my environment. Okay. Now, mistake number 7, not wanting to improve. Many of you all, you said that you have already mastered the business in Kangen, right? Um, I beg to, what do you say, differ, or um, pardon me. I say that not yet. Okay, there's still a long way. Even for me to go, okay? Having sold thousands and thousands and thousands of machines, I still say that out of humility, okay? So when you feel that you don't have to improve, slowly you will stop believing in the product, you'll stop believing in the business, because the business will not be paying you well, and you will stop believing in yourself. You'll start having self-doubt whether if you are capable or not. Let me tell you something. If you don't have the belief on the product, we can help you. We have a lot of testimonials, provided that you guys share your testimonials. I know you have amazing stories to share, but you don't share it. Okay. We can share people's experience after using the Kangen machine. Can you see if you're whichever groups you're from, the kind of demand that people have for this water is amazing. Okay. That itself is a testament that the product works. The second one is business plan. If you think that you're not making money, the money that you desire, well, I can show you countless people in Nigeria itself making the money that only people can dream of from the Energic business. And let me tell you something. In Nigeria alone, Energic has paid so far in excess of 700,000 euros of commission to people like yourself. So, is the business bad, or is there something that you are not doing? Well, most of the time, it's something that you are not doing. Okay. So, what must you do? You must immerse yourself in books, because if you stop believing in yourself, nobody can save you but yourself. So, the way how you build an unshakable belief is books, training, seminars, videos, attending such programs. That's how you build an unshakable belief. An unshakable belief that nobody can shake your belief in the business, no matter what. Okay, today people cannot come and tell me that this business will not work, because why? It's happened to me. It's happened to countless people in my team. They've done great things in this business. Okay. So remember this: when anytime people try to shake your belief, a ship in the ocean can only sink if it lets the water around the ship enter the ship. Remember this: a ship can only sink if it lets the water around the ship to enter the ship. Okay. So in business, right, listen to what people have to say, but do what you want to do. Okay. Yeah, that's the most important point. Okay, do what you want to do. So what you must be doing is keep improving, keep investing yourself. Even as we speak, just before this meeting, I attended a 2.5 hour workshop this afternoon, this evening, to improve myself. Right? Why did I do that? Because, you know, all successful people, remember the first slide, I showed you the photos of all successful people in life. They have committed to a lifelong learning. Okay. So keep improving, keep improving. Mistake number 8: talking to Tom, Dick, and Harry. Just because everyone needs this product doesn't mean everyone can afford this product as well. Okay. Right. And when you talk to a lot of people that cannot afford this product, and you invest your time into them, and you put all your hopes and dreams into them, and eventually, they don't buy the machine, you'll be disappointed. What, you know what I tell? I tell people that introduce Kangen to everybody, but don't attach yourself to the outcome of it. If people cannot buy, it's okay. But at least you did the right thing by introducing it to them. Let them make the decision for themselves. Okay. But what you must do is you must talk to the people who wants or needs the product. Talk to the people that are thirsty. Even if they don't have the money to buy the machine, but if they are not hungry, if they're not thirsty, if they're not interested in making good business, then you're talking to the wrong person. Okay. Because money is never the problem. I didn't have the money when I got the machine. I had to borrow money. We pledged my mother's jewelry, and I used my credit card. Then we bought the machine. But you know what I had? I had a good mindset. So look for people with money or mindset. Okay, people with good mindset. I know literally people here who didn't have the money when they started this business. Now they've reached one of the top positions, 4A, 5A, 6A, even in the Energetic world, okay, in Nigeria. And they're all right in front of you. So look for people with the right mindset. Money will follow. Look for people that are interested either in their health or in building a good business. That need the product. Okay, someone that is in pain. Okay, and trust. Trust is very important, because for any sale to happen, there must be trust, because people buy from those that they know, like, and trust. So trust is very important. If there is no trust, there is no sale. And the easiest way to build trust in your prospect, do you want to know the easiest way to build trust in your prospect? Who wants to know? Say I. The easiest way to build trust in the energy business. Who wants to know? Nobody? Okay, then I will continue that. Oh, okay. Or maybe you guys, everyone message at the same time. I. Okay. You guys wait till the last minute. You just want to see who's the first person typing. In life, you don't need to follow always. Take a step, take a first step. Okay, be bold, because life rewards those that take the first step. Okay, good. So you guys want to know, right? The easiest way to build trust in the energetic business is by sharing the water. Share the water. People drink the water. They may not believe you, but they will believe what the water is doing to their body. Okay, and they will trust you. That's how I did. I was 22 years old when I started this business. Is there anyone younger than me, or younger than 22 today on this call? If you are, great. But if there is nobody younger than me, I was 22 years old when I started this business. Who trusts a 22-year-old? Nobody, right? No, sometimes not even their own parents. But you know how I became 6A in a very short span of time of 1 year when there was no support for me whatsoever? I did one thing, that is share the water. I shared the water, okay? And I built a lot of testimonials around it. Okay, so look for people with mint, money or mindset, interest, needs, and trust. Okay, mint, that's what we call. Mistake number 9, treating this business as a hobby. Okay, what's another name for hobby? Hobby. What's another name for hobby? Pastime, or you do it only when you have the time. If you treat the energetic business as a hobby, the business will also treat you as a hobby. The commissions will only come when it feels like coming. You will not earn regularly. So when you treat this business as a hobby, your prospects also see that you're not serious because they want to be with someone that is committed. They don't want to be with someone that is just doing it as a hobby. Ask yourself, guys, this is a very serious question I want to ask yourself. Don't have to answer me, but ask yourself this question. Will you join yourself in the energetic business? What do I mean by that? Will you join the business if you introduced it to yourself? Or based on your activities, you'll know the answer if you will join yourself. If the answer to that is no, then probably you're treating this business as a hobby. If you don't want to join yourself, how can you expect people to join you? Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to say? Remember, I told you today's meeting, I'm going to shake things up. If you feel a bit shaken up, it's good. Because, for a lot of things to happen, you must be woken up. Because sometimes comfort zone kills you. Okay. You think I woke up this morning at 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m. Indian time, okay, which is about 2:30 a.m. Nigerian time, 2 a.m. Nigerian time. And I'm still running active and I've had meetings back to back. Okay. If I am doing things that are uncomfortable at this, then I can really relax. I come home, after a long time. So I want to spend time with family, but I'm still busy. Why? Because I like to put myself in an uncomfortable position. Okay. So stop relying on your appliance a lot. The key of this business is in the prospecting. Keep your appointment calendar full. Do demos every day. Okay. Do demos every day. Don't wait for your appliance to do demos for you. Do it yourself. You are an adult. You can talk. You can share your experience. You are good enough to build this business. Okay. You don't need to wait for anybody. When I joined this business, my sponsors were from overseas. They were not even here for my first few meetings and demos. I had to do everything myself. Okay. And probably till now, I can even tell my appliance, my sponsors have not done a single demo for me. My sponsors have not done a single demo for me. I can tell that. Right? I have done all my demos till I reach 6A and all that. Okay. So if you want to get a lot of sales, if you want to get 100 sales out of this funnel, how many prospects must you put into this funnel? If you want to get 100 sales out of this funnel, how many prospects must you put into this funnel? What's your answer? How many prospects? I want to hear from you guys. How many prospects must you put into this funnel to get 100 sales? Those who have gotten 100 sales, you know your answer. 1,000, 10,000. Wow, you guys are going in the right direction. Anywhere else I ask them, you know what they say? Other countries, 10 people, 100 people. Can you expect 100 sales by putting 100 people into the funnel? Never, right? But there's all a numbers game. Of course, the more number of prospects you put into the funnel, the more sales you get. probably in the numbers of 1,000. But let me tell you something. By the time you touch 1,000 or 10,000 or 7,000, whatever numbers you're giving me, for sure, the numbers that you're telling me, if you really achieve that, if you really go with that number, right, that you're typing there, you will for sure have more than 100 units. Let me tell you that. But my question to you is, are you willing to fill your calendar? Are you willing to be occupied 24/7 like myself? Even after 8 years, I'm filling my calendar. And not just that, tomorrow morning, my day is packed. So packed that probably I will skip my lunch. Well, I'm just thinking of it now. Yeah, skip my lunch tomorrow. Right? So fill your calendar because you'll thank yourself for filling your calendar. Don't fill your calendar to just chit chat and all that. Okay, that's useless. That's a waste. Fill your calendar to really um, do productive things. Okay, things like this or income generating activities. Okay. Now, mistake number 10, being uncertain, having doubts and fear. Okay, not seeing that you're in the infancy of a giant wave. In Nigeria, we have sold less than 1,000 machines. But let me tell you something, Nigeria will be selling a few thousand machines every month. The question is, I always ask, is Nigeria will sell the machines with or without you? And do you want it to be with you? Ask yourself, are you doing that? Are you putting in the efforts every day for you to be the number one contributor? So, what makes a person champion? You can win a race one time, but you're not a champion. For you to be considered as a champion, you must win again and again and again and again. People like, if you think of champions, you only think of 4 or 5 people in your head out. If you look at sports or business, if you look at sports, you probably think of people like Usain Bolt, Roger Federer, tennis, Ronaldo, Messi. They're always on the top, always, right? In business, there are many people, right? But why are they champions, these people in the sport? Because they are constantly, working on themselves, okay? So similarly, for you to have a champion mindset, you must know that we are in the infancy of a giant wave. You're looking at the next essential appliance in every home. No matter how the economy is, no matter how things are going on right now, I know, right? But this will be your future. If you could have a sneak peek into your future and this is how the future is going to look like, don't you think you will take a lot of action towards it? I'm telling you, this is how the future will look like. Every home is going to have a Kangen machine, with or without you. The question is, what percentage of the total sales or market share you want to contribute? That is something that I want you guys to ask yourself every night. Okay, be paranoid even if you have to be. Okay. So have a champion mindset and see the big picture. Okay, see the big picture. We've hardly scraped the surface of Nigeria. Okay, there's still a lot more to achieve. Now, let's look at mistake number 11, being passive. No, like I told you, comfort zone, not following up on prospects. When you don't follow up on your prospects, the prospects remember the Kangen machine, but they forget you. Right? And they probably buy from another person because that person was active and proactive. So the key here is 70% of the sales happens in the follow-up. Follow up 7 times or more. Okay? Follow up 7 times or more. Now, the follow-up doesn't mean calling up every time and say, hey, can you buy the machine? Can you buy the machine? No. A follow-up is giving different exposures. Okay? Share the water, share a video, bring them to someone's house that's using the machine, or invite them to such meetings, giving them different exposure that makes them see the value of the product, okay? See the value of the business even. Because people only pay for anything if they see more value than what they are taking out of their pocket, okay? You only pay 1,000 naira if you see the value, the thing that you're getting in return is worth more than 1,000 naira. That's the only time you take the money out of your pocket. Okay. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say here. You only pay for what you feel is worth more than the money that you're giving away. Okay? You will never pay more for something that you feel is worth less. So you always remember this. If you are paying 4.9 million for the Kangen machine, how many of you all truly believe the Kangen machine is worth much more than that? Much more than the money that you pay. How many of you all truly believe that the Kangen machine is worth much more than the money you pay? Or even the business, the investment into the Kangen business is much more than the returns of the investment is much more than the money that you put into the business. Yeah, only one person. How about the rest of you? Okay. If the rest of you don't feel that, then probably that's your reality. Because you don't feel that, you're not taking action appropriate to achieve your goals, and probably you end up not achieving your goals. Right? Because what you think, what you believe, you achieve. You believe that it's not worth it. Well, let me tell you something. Your prospects are also going to think the same. Think of your prospects like a mirror. Whatever you're feeling inside of you is what your prospect will give to you. Okay? Basically, your prospect is just a mirror of you inside. Okay? So think positive always. Even in a thought, okay? Even in the worst situation, think of the positive things. All right. It's worth much more, right? Exactly. And that's why you're willing to put out the money, 4.9 or whatever, right? So let's look at mistake number 12, not helping your team. When they fizzle out, you will be the biggest loser. Why do you just want to sign up someone and leave them halfway? When we started in Nigeria, we were literally there to support all the new people who joined in so that they become empowered and they can help out the people. But why would you put all the effort? Imagine this. I come into Nigeria, put all the effort, I sign up a few people, and then I leave. Right? Can you imagine? What will happen? Do you think they will grow by themselves? Even for a plant to grow into a tree, you need to pour water every day. The day you stop pouring the water, it starts dying. So when you stop helping your team members, you will be the biggest loser. Even as of today, even after having sold 500 machines in our group in Nigeria, I'm still investing my time here. Why? Because this is my way of nurturing the team. Okay? If I'm doing this, ask yourself how much you should be doing. How much of an effort and helping your team you should be doing. Be a servant leader. Okay? Don't be an authoritative leader. People don't like to work with people that are authoritative. Okay? Be a servant leader. Help team members. Help your team members to grow. Rescue and guide them. Okay? Because team success equals to my success. Tell yourself, team success equals to my success. For you to be successful, the only way is to make sure your team is successful. Isn't that beautiful? In many companies, for the upline to be successful, the downline must be purchasing the product every month. The moment the downline stops buying the product, the upline stops making money. But in Enagic, the only way the upline can make money is by making sure that the downlines are successful as well. That means the downlines make money. So the downline make money, the upline make money. Good. I love this concept of Enagic. So team success equals to my success. Never, ever, okay, abandon your new team members. Of course, you should never abandon any of your team member, but never, the new team members are even more, risky or even more important for you to nurture. The new team members, okay? The more you nurture your new team members, the more you're going to grow in this business. Okay? Remember that. Don't tell me that I never told you this. Okay? Yeah. Mistake number 13, continuous reliance on sponsors and public presentation. Okay? There could be meetings in the office, there could be meetings on Zoom, but if you're continuously relying on your sponsors and everything that's happening, right? You are limiting your own potential in this business. How many of you all feel that you have a lot more untapped potential hidden inside you? How many of you feel that you have a lot more hidden potential inside of you that you've still not brought it out? How many of you feel that? Type in the chat. Guys, let me tell you something. This is a two-way conversation, okay? You must participate for me. Otherwise, if you don't participate, right, it will, for me, it feels like I'm talking to a laptop, right? Yeah, you have a lot more potential. Yes, right? So, if you don't use this potential, you know what? You will lose it. That's what I want to say. If you don't remember the first slide that I taught you, input versus output. If you don't do output, well, nothing. It's just an intellectual entertainment. So the lesson here is take responsibility and ownership in your success. You succeed or you fail. Who would you credit it to? Your upline, your downlines, your sidelines, your parents? No, it's your responsibility. You succeed or you fail. It's up. Tell yourself, if I succeed, it's up to me. If I fail, it's also up to me. Okay? Many times people take credit for the success, but they blame others for the failure. Okay? The successful people are those that take credit, that take responsibility, regardless of the outcome. Okay? Step up and challenge yourself. If you want more results, you must take more action. The secret of this game is taking action. Because remember what I told you, a lousy action is better than no action. Okay? You can build a world in your head, but it means nothing if you don't put it to action. Because we live in a world of action. Okay? All right. Mistake number 14, not learning the compensation plan. I'm going to show you guys something later that's going to blow your mind. Remember, I told you I'm going to give you a strategy to show people the kind of money they can earn through this business. How many of you would want to know that? A strategy to show people the kind of money they can earn. Type money in the chat. Money. Yep. So what must you do? First thing, you must understand the 8-point commission, the educational bonus, the 6A2 bonus, and there's something called as a 4 categories protocol. Many of you all don't know what this is all about. I'm going to introduce this to you, so pay attention to this. Okay? So what you must do, you must master the global partnership program. And remember, my first slides was how to master anything fast. The only way you can master the global partnership program or anything in life is by output. Reflect, implement, and share. Reflect, implement, and share. The information that I'm giving to you now, the information that is available for you from the company's end, if you don't output it, there's no mastery. Okay, good. Mistake number 15, getting distracted by other come and go opportunities. This is a grave mistake, a fatal mistake. Okay, let me tell you something. There are 1,000 things to do right now, even in Nigeria, right? Now, when you start building Kangen and you tell everyone, I'm doing Kangen, I'm doing Kangen, I'm doing Kangen. And then the following day, you do something else. And then after 1 month, you're doing something else. And after 1 month, you're doing something else, another company. Do you think your people will really trust you? You will lose credibility and trust in your network. And even after all this, right, if you go back and you say you're going to do Kangen now, you're fully committed to Kangen, you would have lost their trust because they are not sure that if they associate with you, right, what's the guarantee that you could be doing something else the following month, right? So remember this one thing. This is a long-term business. Cultivate a sense of gratitude and enthusiasm every day. Aim to build your Kangen empire. An empire takes decades, sometimes even generations to build, and it lasts long. Okay, empires last long than a team or a group. Aim to build your Kenyan empire. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Think long term. Now, this is the lesson from here. You must be so focused into this business that anytime your prospects think of Kangen, they must think of you. That's how it should be. Even today, after 8 years, right? My name comes up in so many platforms. Some of them I've not even met. And then when I meet them, right, they say, I've heard of Kangen, I've heard of you. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing you for the first time. Why? because of my focus, because of my commitment, people want to talk about me. And that's how I know, that's how people get to know about me. So that's, what do you say? Indirect advertisement or indirect publicity. Okay. So it's good, right? So sometimes I have even people that look for me and come to me. Why? Because I've been so focused in Kangen in one thing. Okay. Let me tell you something. All of you today probably are doing a lot of things while you're attending this call. And as I'm talking this, also many of you all are doing something else. Okay. You're not fully into this program. But in life, if you want to succeed at anything, you have to stop multitasking and you have to do something called a single tasking. Okay. Focus on one thing, make it big, make it so successful that it can run without you. And then you go on to the other thing. Don't multitask if you want to achieve something big. Okay. So that's about it, guys. I think I shared with you the mistakes to avoid. How many of you all, you feel empowered after this information? You feel that you can go out there and avoid all these mistakes and reach the highest levels in Enagic? How many of you feel that? Type Enagic in the chat if you really feel that you have all the information. Most importantly, you've learned everything and you're willing to implement. Okay, if you're willing to implement, nothing, like I always say, nothing changes if you don't take action. Okay, and I'm going to share with you certain things now. For those of you who stayed till now, you're in for a treat. When I say treat, you're in for something amazing. Okay, you're in for something amazing. Now, I have another topic, okay, to discuss, but I'm going to share with you the link for it because we don't have the time. Okay, so I'm going to share the link for it on YouTube, and later you can watch it. Okay, I'm not going to send it right now, but I'm going to send it later. So stay put till then. Okay, but I have something for you guys. I have something for you guys, which will, remember I told you, shake you up. Okay, where is it? Oops. Okay, here. I'm going to share with you guys key business, key factors to succeed in an agile business. Okay. Who thinks that is too much information already? Too much in too little time. You are not prepared for this. How many of you feel that? Too much, too little time. Well, life is like that. Life is like that. You have to adapt. You have to take in all this information. And let me tell you something, even from today, you apply just 2% of what we have discussed today. You're already 10 steps ahead of where you were yesterday. Okay, you're grateful and need more. You have the appetite for more. I have more coming for you. My only question is, are you ready for this? Okay. But before I go into that, I want to share with you the kind of money that you can make from this business. Okay. This is a very important subject. Okay. And I'm going to bring that on. Okay. This is something called as a 4 categories of protocol. Okay. This is something that you can use when you are actually doing your business presentation. Show people the kind of money that they can earn. Because when you show something that is measurable, people value it, people remember it. Okay, so let me take out my Apple pen. Okay, all right, so this is a 4 categories of customer, and for this I need 4 volunteers. Okay, but before I ask for 4 volunteers, I will actually see which of you are the ones that are responding the most for this question. Okay, and I will pick the most enthusiastic volunteer or participant. Okay. All right. So these are the 4 types of customers you will come across when you start this business. Those of you all already seen this, watch it again, because there's no harm in seeing it again, because you will have to practice this with your people. So are you guys ready? Are you on your chat? I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. An end user, okay, normally how many machines will he or she buy, an end user? Let's see who's replying with the most enthusiasm in the chat. One. Okay. Go ahead. Who? One machine. How about the rest? No enthusiasm. Well, remember I told you, how you do anything is how you do everything. One only. Okay. Okay, let's take that one. Okay. They buy one machine. Now, after they buy this machine, they drink the water. Okay. They experience a lot of testimonials, which many people hesitated to share today. Okay. And after they get all these benefits, don't you think they will have people to share this with? And in that process, you get what we call referral sales. Yes. Now, oh, 100. Someone says 100. Wow. Oh, listen, enthusiasm is off the chart now with 100. Okay. Great. Now, once they buy the machine, and how many referral sales can an end user give to you in a span of 1 year? Put on the chat. How many referral sales can an end user give to you in the span of 1 year? One. Oh, that's a very bad end user. And a happy end user, I'm talking about 1,000, 5,000. Oh, you guys are great. Okay. Okay. Guys, be realistic. In 1 year, how many referral sales can an end user give to you? 10. Okay, that's a realistic number. Dr. Praise, 10,000 referral sales. Come on. Okay, 50. Okay, still something workable. Be reasonable, guys, because you give a number that your subconscious doesn't believe in, probably it may not come true. 24. Okay. So these are happy end users. They're not interested in the business. Okay. Then we have someone, the second category is for what do you say? I've saved it for a select group of people who we call the sometimers. Now, these are people who are serious and committed, but only sometimes, not always. Okay. So, they will also give you sometime sales. So how many sales per year can a sometimer give to you? Indirect sales or sales. A sometimer. 5, 50, okay, 20. What else? 2, lesser than end user. Okay, let's put that down. 4. Okay, God is enough says 2,000. Is that enough? 2,000? I think you need more. You have greater dreams, bigger dreams. Okay. Now let's look at part-timer. For part-timer, we'll be looking at sales per month. Okay. Because part-timers are serious and committed. They walk up to you and say, D-Right or Coach Jafet, you're also successful in this business because you worked hard. And I also want to be as successful as you. But I don't have full-time freedom. I'm going to do part-time, minimum 10 to 12 hours, sorry, minimum 3 to 4 hours a day. Can even go up to 7 hours a day. So how many sales per month can a part-timer give to you? And remember, a part-timer is someone serious and committed, working day in and out. How many sales can a part-timer give to you in a month, guys? In a month. Okay, if it is 10, okay, reasonable. 5, okay, 2, what are the numbers? 8, okay. Now let's look at full-timers. Full-timers are even more hardworking. They dedicate more time. So let's say minimum 10 to 12 hours a day. How many sales can a full-timer give to you in a month? An average full-timer, how many sales can he or she give to you in a month? 2, full-timer. Okay. 20. Okay, that looks good. 10. Okay. Guys, there's no competition here that who gives the most number. I'm just looking at who is the most enthusiastic one. Okay. 16, specific. Chichi. Let me take that. Okay. Any other number? Can we take one last number? Okay. How many sales per month can a full timer give to you? 10. I've already written down 10. 10. Okay. Okay. I saw an interesting number. 30. Okay. Let's take 30. Okay. Now, because they're full timers, right? They're working every day. So I think you're thinking that he's going to sell one machine a day. That's 30 a month. Okay, that's good. Sounds good. Now, these part-timers and full-timers, they can come from any line of yours. When I say any line, they can come from your 1A line, they can come from your 2A line, from your 3A, 4A, 5A, even your 6A line. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, okay, what happened? I don't know if you guys can see my screen, but I'm seeing another screen. This is what happens when you have too much of training scheduled. Okay, you guys can see it, right? So they can come from your 1A line, 2A line, 3A, 4A, 5A, even your 6A lines, okay? Where do you want your part-timers and full-timers to come from? Your 1A line, 2A line, 3A, 4A, 5A, or your 6A line? Which line you want your part-timers and full-timers to come from? Go ahead, put on the chat. Which line? 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A. Okay, these are into 12 months. Let's multiply that. Okay. 1A and 2A. Is this what you really like? You guys are giving me 1A. Is this what you like? You want your part-timers and full-timers to come from your 1A line. 4A, 5A, 6A. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yeah. Of course, you want them to come from your higher lines, right? But for today's calculation, let's take the middle, 3A. How about, let's not take 3A. Some of you are saying 2A, 1A. Let's take 2A. Why 2A? Because you sell 3 machines, you're already at 2A. Okay. So let's take 2A. And what is 2A commission? 500,000, right? 500,000. This is 2A. And let's take this 500,000. Now we have to multiply. We have to get our income. But which number do I take? You guys given me 4 numbers here. I have 4 numbers here. Which numbers do I take from this and from this? Oh, okay. I need to share the screen. Let me go back to my iPad. Don't worry, guys. Technology is helping me today. So we will see my iPad shortly. Okay. So I'm actually looking at these numbers and these numbers. Which number should I take? Usually, people say take the highest, or some people say take the lowest. Today, I'm going to take, let's say, the lowest, number 2. Okay, let's circle number 2, and here number 10. Okay, let me do something. Let's not take 2. Let's cut it down. Let's take the lowest possible 1. Let's cut this down by 3 times, and let's take 3. What does it mean? A part-timer selling 1 machine a month and a full-timer selling 3 machines a month. Okay, in your 2A line, how many sales is this? This is 12 and this is 36. Who can help me calculate what is 12 times 500,000 and what is 36 times 500,000? Who can help me calculate? 12 times 500,000. Is that what? 6 million? Yeah, 6 million, I think. Guys, it's 12:35 a.m. midnight for me, guys. And I am calculating it better than a calculator, most of you. What happened to the Nigerian spirit of counting money fast? Okay. With this, I want to tell one story. 2 years ago, when I came to Nigeria for the first time, I brought in some dollars with me. And we wanted to go and exchange the money in the parallel market. Okay. To get Naira. And a friend of mine here who's in the call was with me. He took me to this parallel market to exchange money. And I gave in $1,000. And in exchange, I received, I think, 6 or 7 stacks of Naira. Okay. So we had to count to make sure that the money is right. So what happened? I took 1 stack and I started counting it. By the time I could finish counting 1 stack of 1,000 Nairas, my friend here, who's, I don't know what he's doing. Okay. My friend here on the call, he finished counting all the 5 or 6 stacks. And that friend is none other than A1. Okay. He's the one. Okay. So he counted the money faster than I could even count 1 stack. Do you remember, A1? Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Why I say that? Because you guys like to count money fast. But here you guys are not counting money fast. Only a few people. Okay. Banki. counted everything already. Thank you. Now, let's look at this one here, okay? 12 times 500,000 is 6 million. Can I just write million instead of so many zeros? I'm just going to write 6 million. We all understand this, right? 6 million. And 36 times 500,000 is 18 million. Thank you, Bankip. Okay, now this is a direct sale commission. How much you earn from the direct sales and of the part-timers and direct sales of the full-timer. Now, when you have directs, you will also have indirect. Which will be higher? Your direct sales will be higher or your indirect sales will be higher? Which one? Direct, if you feel direct, type D. If you feel indirect, type I. Which will be higher? Your direct sales will be higher or your indirect sales will be higher? Which one? Someone type B. What is B? B, binary. No, this is not that kind of business, guys. I. Okay, some of you are typing D. In terms of volume, your indirect sales will be multiple times higher than your direct sales. But for today's calculation, I want to ask you, how many times more will your indirect sales be? For one direct sale, how many indirect sales can you have? For one direct sale, how many indirect sales can you have in 1 year? Put on the chat. For one direct sale, how many indirect sales you can have in 1 year? What do you think? Put on the chat. And remember, I'm still judging who's the enthusiastic person. Someone has just joined now, wishing us good evening. Okay. 10. Okay, 10 is good number. What else? 6. No, don't say limitless. Give me a number. In 1 year, how many? 7. Okay. 10. Okay, we have 10 already. 5. Okay, let's take 5. So to get my indirect numbers, I have to multiply this with, let's say, 5. So that's the lowest, right? But you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to take the lowest. I'm cutting it down and I'm taking 1. Meaning this, for one direct sale, I have 1 indirect. That's it. Which is how much? 6 million. Again, right? And similarly, this also 1. For one direct sale, I'm having 1 indirect, which is how much? 18 million. Now let's total this up. How much is this? This is 12 million. And this is 36 million. 12 million and 36 million. What are these? These two are actually your overriding commission from one part-timer and one full-timer in 1 year. My question to you guys is, are these two figures achievable? 12 and 36. Are these two figures achievable? Yes or no? Type in the chat, yes or no. I want you guys to put in all your energy today. Yes or no? Are these two figures achievable? Are these two figures realistic? Yes or no? What is your answer? Are these two figures realistic? Yes or no? You can't say yes or no, Dr. Prince. You have to say one. Yes. All of you say yes, right? When you guys say that these figures are achievable, I agree with you. I say yes, it is achievable. But when you say they are realistic, I must say not really. Because today, the numbers you gave me were higher than 2. 2 was the lowest number from a part-timer and 10 was the lowest from a full-timer. But what did I do? I didn't take that. I took the lowest and cut it down and I took 1 and 3. If I took, instead of 1, if I took 2 here, if you can see this, if I took 2, will this be 24 million instead of 12 million? This one, right? And if I took 10 instead of 3, will this be 100, more than 100 million? Yes or no, guys? But what did I do? I took the lowest figure and cut it down, and took the lowest. If I took your numbers, it is going to be much higher. And let me tell you something, these are all sales. If you bring in the sales, the company is going to pay you. And let me tell you something, people here in this call, some of them have already been making this kind of money. Okay? So, my question to you is, let's say you want to do this business. Okay? But you are serious and committed as a part-timer, not as a full-timer. As a part-timer, that is minimum 3 to 4 hours a day. As a serious, committed part-timer, how many part-timers like you can you bring into this business? Put in the chat. How many part-timers like you can you bring into this business in the next 1 year? Provided you are serious yourself. Okay. You can fool the whole world, but you cannot fool yourself. Okay. So patience is 50. Let's put that 50. Someone says 5. Okay, the full time of 3 in a month with 1 should be 18 times 3. Not really. It is 18 times 1 for the indirect. Yeah, I think no, it is if all the 36 people just do 1 sale each, not 3 sales. Okay, Yemi? Yeah, if all the 36 people in your full time do 1 each, that's what it means. Okay, so that is the same. You earn the same. Emi? Okay. Yeah, 10. Okay, let's go back. 10. Okay. 6. Okay. Now, how many full-timers can you bring into this business in the next 1 year if you're serious and committed? Let's go. Let's see. Good numbers, guys. Keep up the numbers coming. Okay. 10. Xiaomi. 100. Okay, let's go with 10. Oh, sorry, 12. So Ilu says 100. Let me write that down, acknowledge him. Okay. 20. Wow, you guys are giving me more full-timers than part-timers. Great. All over the world, they give me more part-timers and less full-timers. Okay. Now, what you saw here in the green, the bold green 12 million and 36 million is from one part-timer and one full-timer. And let's say the numbers that you've given me, let's take the lowest number, 5 and 10. Let me be conservative. Let's not take, okay, I want to tell you guys something. For today, okay, you want to be successful in Enagic, let's say forget your end users, forget some timers. I would say even forget part-timers. Just focus on bringing in full-timers. And let's say the number 10. If you bring 10 full-timers, is that not 360 million naira in the next 1 year? And these are not super salespeople. 10 people selling 3 machines each in your 2A line with a direct to indirect of 1:1. Okay, you earn 36 times 10, that is 360 million. Let me even cut that number by 3 times. Let's say 100 million. Is that still a good money, guys? For those of you who are listening to me, next 1 year, 100 million, is that good income to earn? Yes or no? For you to earn 100 million, okay, you need to find 3 full-timers selling 3 machines each every month in your 2A line, not even 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A line, just 2A line with a direct to indirect of 1:1. 3 full-timers. If I bring in the part-timers aspect, it's even crazy. Okay. So there is a lot of money to be made. My question to you guys is, after seeing all of this, okay, there is money on the table. Are you someone that is going to take action and earn all this money, or just going to leave it on the table? Which one are you? Which one are you? Okay. So do you think this exercise that I show you is very powerful to show people the kind of money they can earn in the Enagic business? And to earn this 100 million or even 36 million, let's say 36 million in the next 1 year, okay, for many people, it's still a lot of money. That's 3 million a month, okay? To earn 36 million or 100 million in the next 1 year, what's your investment in the Enagic business? 5 million, okay, 4.9 to be precise. 5 million, okay? Tell me a business to earn 100 million naira in a traditional business. What in your first year, what should be the kind of investment that you will make in a traditional business? I'm not talking about Enagic, I'm talking traditional business. What's the kind of investment you will have to make to earn that kind of 100 million naira income, not revenue, income? What's the kind of investment that you will have to make? Investment. Okay. No money comes free. You have to invest something to get the 100 million naira income. You must invest at least what, $1 billion to make that 100 million every year. In Energic, are you investing so much money? No. You're not even investing 10 million. So, you can give 100 excuses, but ask yourself, is your goals and dreams or your excuses bigger than your goals and dreams, or your goals and dreams are bigger than your excuses? Ask yourself. Okay. So with that, I want to tell you guys that, this business will really pay you well if you can show people the value of this business. If you cannot show the value of this business, even you give the machine free, people are not going to value it. So if I have not shown you this clarity of how many of you all got an increase in clarity of the money that you can make in this business? Type number 9 in the chat. If you got an increase in clarity on the income that you can earn from this business, type number 9. There is money, guys. Let me tell you that. Okay. So don't keep this clarity just to you. Take this exercise and show it to your people. If you want, take a screenshot of this. Okay. See how you can also practice this and show it to your people. Okay. That's something that I want to tell you guys. And those of you all who are still thinking that, I have, how many of you all feel that you as an entrepreneur, we don't have test for an entrepreneur. A doctor, to retain his profession, he has to go through tests every year. He has to give an exam every year to continue being in that profession. Okay. People, some people of different professions, even sportsmen, they have to give test every year. How many of you all here, you have a test for yourself? How many of you have test for yourself? How many of you will score yourself in the Energic business? Not many. Or I would say none, right? We don't have an exam every year to remain as a distributor. That is why you see a lot of people declining in the business, because there is nothing there to hold them accountable. Okay. So I'm going to share with you key business factors in the Energic business to be successful. And let me tell you something. This session will really shake you up. And this is the final segment of today. We'll be done in the next 15 minutes. Okay. Or 10 minutes if you all cooperate and participate 100%. So how many of you all, you are here with me and ready to participate? Type ready in the chat. Ready. If you're ready to participate, type ready. You're ready to participate with me. Good. Okay. Because I'm going to give you this key to unlock your success. So what do you think are the key success factors for your Energic business? Which of these you think is needed for you to be successful in your Energic business? Who you know, your network, your skill sets, your upline or your sponsor, your background, your circle of influence, your strategies, or your mindset. Which of these you need to be successful in the Energic business? What do you think? Mindset. Okay. Elo says mindset. How about the rest? Which of these? Of course, mindset is one of it, right? Let me tell you something, guys. How many of you all think that your business depends on who you know? Your business, it depends on who you know, your network. There's a saying, your network is your net worth. But let me tell you something. That does not determine whether you be successful or not in the Energic business. Okay? Who feels that your skill sets are important to be successful in this business? Skill sets. Type skill sets in the chat. Skill set. Who feels that your upline, your upline or your sponsor is responsible for your success in this business? Type upline. Upline in our business are like parents. Parents' job is to give birth and nurture to a certain age, and then you're on your own, right? Not apply, Fatima, upline. Sorry. And who thinks your background, your circle of influence, the background that you come with, your friends, your people used to tell me when I was in Nigeria that Enagic gives like a big boy money. I don't know what that means, right? But yeah, I didn't have a bag. Let me tell you something. When I started the Enagic business, I didn't know anyone. I know a lot of people, but my network, I was 22 years old. My upline was overseas. And my background, well, all my friends were of my age group, no money, nothing with them. So what are the things that you really need in this business? Is your skill set, your strategies, and your mindset. Not who you know, not your upline, not your background. Okay? If you master these three things, skill set, strategies, and mindset, the rest doesn't matter actually. It will happen, it will follow you. So, what are the skill sets needed to be successful in this business? First thing, you must improve yourself in the prospecting. You must constantly prospect every day. You must master how to invite people to the demo, show the product demo, show the 8-point presentation, learn how to handle objections. Don't try to run away from objections. Handle objections so you can master handling it. Ask for the sale. If you don't ask for the sale, you will never get the sale, right? Because the sale will not just fall on your doorstep when you wake up. You have to ask for the sale, follow up. So these are all the skill sets. Okay. What are the strategies to achieve this? How? What can you do? Exhibition, go to exhibitions, put yourself out there in the world, have a water shop, or you guys can call it flow center, I believe. Okay. Water centers. Okay. Have home parties, invite people to your homes, show them the machine, let them see that the machine is installed, let them see it for real. Have health workshops or attend health workshops. Structure your business, strategize your business, build your team, do such trainings to build your team, go on social media, tell the whole world. Okay, or go global, because Enagic, you can go global, you can go to different countries. All the countries are open for us. Okay, so these are all the strategies. And last but not the least, this is the most important. Remember, I was talking to you guys about the mindset. The mindset that you must have is an entrepreneur mindset, not an employee mindset. Because an employee mindset always is looking for things, asking for things, okay? Is never putting in the effort. Entrepreneur mindset is whatever it takes, I will make it happen. That is an entrepreneur mindset, okay? Discipline. You have to do certain things. You know that you need to do certain things. But my question is, are you doing those things? Okay, discipline, holding yourself accountable for those things. Focus, focusing on one thing, not 100 things. Focus. What you focus on expands. Positive. Be a person of positivity. Okay, if you're given a choice to think positive or negative, choose positive always. Okay, because life, there's already so much negativity around us. Why should you also add on to that? Okay, be positive. Be positive in all situations, not only when it is convenient to you. People always choose positivity only when it's convenient, and they say that they are positive. But you give them a bad situation, you will see the worst out of them. Okay? Yeah. How many of y'all you have seen me handle bad situations with positivity? How many of y'all have seen me handle worse situation with positivity? Type number 10 in the chat. If you've really seen me, if you worked with me, Yeah. Right? Yeah. Deal with positivity always. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Energetic, right? Be the most energetic in the room, because whatever energy you radiate, okay, your people will be slightly lower than that. If you're radiating at level 1, guess where your people will be? They'll be -10. If you're radiating at level 10, always like myself, and even at 1 a.m. in the midnight, I can have 100% energy. How about you guys? Energy, because people want to work with those that are energetic. Okay, life is full of energy. Okay, because let me tell you something. When there's no energy, right? Even human beings stop performing. So what about a business? A business will obviously die, right? So have energy in life and committed. Stay committed, stay the course. Okay. So these are the things. Now, my question to you is, do you have an entrepreneur mindset? How can you assess, do you have an entrepreneur mindset? How many of you all, you have something to write on, or you have a phone or a laptop to take a note? Because we're going to do something very interesting. And this will be the final segment. It will shake you up today. Okay. And I want all of your focus on the screen right now for the next 5 minutes. For the next 5 minutes, I want all your focus on the screen. If you are asking yourself this question, do you have an entrepreneur mindset? There is a test. There is a test to test yourself if you have an entrepreneur mindset or not. Okay? The first thing is for you, you need to be aware. You need to acknowledge what you're aware and what you're not aware. The biggest problem is people don't acknowledge what they don't know. Because what you know could be little, what you don't know could be vast. Clarity, once you acknowledge, you will have clarity on what you know, what you don't know. Then you can work on what you don't know and you can strengthen what you know. And then you can change things. Okay. Without the first 3 steps, there is no change. You can't just expect change directly. Change only happens when you are aware, you acknowledge, and you have the clarity of what you know. And only after you change is progress. There is no progress without change. There is no change without clarity. There is no clarity without acknowledging your knows and don't knows. And then everything leads to awareness. So my question to you, all of you right now is, I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to open up a notepad or your notebook, or even something to write on. This is very important. Okay. We're going to ask you questions here. The video, I'm going to play a video, very interesting video. Okay. It's going to be asking you questions, and the answer is either yes or no. Okay. So all I want you to write down is, write down serial number 1 to 100. Okay. And then beside every number, when the question pops up, you write yes or no. Okay. Yes if you feel yes. No if you feel no. Okay. Are you guys ready? If you guys are ready, or if you have any question, you can ask on the chat. Okay, but this, you must participate to get maximum value, because there's no right or wrong answer here. Be spontaneous and be truthful, and then later we'll analyze your own results. So participation is the key here. Are you guys willing to participate? Those of you all here with me on this call, you participate, right? You're going to a whole new world after this exercise, because you'll make yourself aware of the things that you were not aware of. Okay, are you ready? Who's ready? Who is ready? Say I in the chat if you're ready. Okay, life can wait. Life can wait. Whatever you're doing can wait. But this moment gone is gone. Okay, and this will determine why you're not getting the results you desire. Okay, for those of you already, let's start.
I'm a competitive.
So the question is going to come out here, and all you need to just write down in your notepad or something that you have with you, or your phone or whatever. Just write down yes or no. Okay, and I'm going to start the video. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go with that.
1. I'm a competitive person and I like to win. Number 2. I don't like being average. Number 3. I'm persistent and follow through until I reach my goals. Number 4. I enjoy situations where I can't predict how things will turn out. Number 5, my main reason to start a business is not just making money. Number 6, unexpected surprises don't annoy me. Number 7, sometimes I push myself so hard that I burn out. Number 8, I believe that time is money. Number 9, I'm an optimistic and positive person. Number 10, I trust my instincts. Number 11, I'd rather work on my business than take a long weekend. Number 12, drama in the office doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. Number 13, I'm impatient when I have to wait for other people. Number 14, I'm good at talking with people. Number 15, I can stay confident even when things aren't going well. Number 16, I don't need a lot of rest and downtime. Number 17, I like networking with people and attending events. Number 18, I'm good at and enjoy adapting to change. Number 19, people like to be around me. Number 20, I follow through on plans that I make. Number 21, I hate letting people down. Number 22, if I want something, I go for it. Number 23, I'm okay working 60 to 80 hours per week on my business. Number 24, I enjoy trying new things. Number 25, I like working with people and seeing them grow. Number 26, I don't get too stressed out. Number 27, making eye contact with people is no problem for me. Number 28, I enjoy meeting new people. Number 29, my family understands that sometimes the business has to come first. Number 30, I enjoy breaking conventional rules. Number 31, if an appointment was canceled at the last minute, I'd use the time to find a way to grow my business. Number 32, I get bored easily. Number 33, I'm persistent and follow through and reach my goals. I like talking about my business. Number 34, I've always been a risk taker. Number 35, I work very well alone. Number 36, even if something scares me at first, I'll still try it. Number 37, I hate doing the same thing over and over again. Number 38, when I have a problem, I immediately think of creative ways to solve it. Number 39, I hate missing deadlines. Number 40, I'm very self-disciplined. Number 41, I don't need a lot of sleep when I'm engaged in something that excites me. Number 42, I'm okay making long-term commitments. Number 43, I'm not afraid of handing my business card out to people. Number 44, I don't usually second-guess my decisions. Number 45, I can inspire myself to take action. Number 46, I thrive in solving problems. Number 47, I always keep my promises. Number 48, I enjoy talking about my work at social gatherings. Number 49, I don't often find myself without something to do. Number 50, I'm a confident person. Number 51, I'm always investing time and money into making myself better. Number 52, I'm comfortable making less money than my current job when I start my business. Number 53, I'm okay with not making a steady paycheck. Number 54, I enjoy rocking the boat. Number 55, given the choice, I'd pick an adventurous path over a safe one. Number 56, I like to learn new things. Number 57, I don't have a problem asking others for help. Number 58, I'd rather create my own plan than be told what to do. Number 59, I accept responsibility for everything that happens in my life. Number 60, I believe that I'm in control over my destiny. Number 61, I don't need to have 100% of the information before I can make a decision. Number 62, selling my ideas to others is easy for me. Number 63. I believe that my customers are the boss, not me. Number 64. If something isn't working, I'll keep trying until I find a way instead of giving up. Number 65. Building rapport with others is easy for me. Number 66. I don't need others to tell me what to do for me to get work done. Number 67. I thrive under pressure. Number 68. I watch what I spend very carefully. Number 69. I know how to put myself in someone else's shoes. Number 70. I'm very proud of the work that I create. Number 71. In groups, I'm usually the leader. Number 72. I almost never procrastinate. Number 73. I don't need someone to tell me I did a good job to feel good about my work. Number 74. I've already tried starting my own business. Number 75. I like to prioritize my tasks. Number 76. I'm always on time. Number 77. I enjoy managing people. Number 78. People who work with me say I'm a good boss. Number 79. I don't lose things. Number 80. I don't need approval from friends and family before doing something. Number 81. I love to take initiative and help when I see a problem. Number 82. I can follow through on my tasks without depending on anyone else. Number 83. I try to turn negative situations into opportunities. Number 84. I expect good things to happen to me. Number 85. I have powerful and motivating reasons that ensure I stay committed to my business. Number 86. I enjoy looking at how businesses are run in different countries. Number 87. When I walk into a business, I think about how I would do things differently. Number 88. As I shower, I think of ways to grow my business. Number 89. I expect more from myself than others. Number 90. I enjoy making decisions for other people. Number 91. I feel restricted when there are too many rules. Number 92. I'm not afraid to take on big competitors. Number 93. I believe that I can be the best in the world at what I do. Number 94. When I want something, I usually get it. Number 95. I'm not afraid to negotiate when told no. Number 96. I often find creative solutions to problems nobody else thought of. Number 97. People often come to me asking for advice. Number 98. I want to have a positive impact on the world. Number 99. I'm not afraid to step outside my comfort zone to get something accomplished. And number 100. I believe I can accomplish whatever I aim to.
Awesome. How many of you all went through the complete video? You participated completely in the video. Okay. I want to see 100, 100 if you completely participated and you're true to the video. Okay. So if you wrote down, if you've written down, I want you guys to count the number of yes. Now, how many yeses did you have? Okay. Count. Let's take 10 seconds to count, or 20 seconds to count the number of yeses you had. Okay. Okay. Network issue. No problem. Okay. For those of you all who didn't participate completely, I'm going to share this video with you guys. Okay. I'm going to share with you the link of the video. Okay. But those of you all who were giving out your numbers, right? Let me tell you something. If you scored above 90, if your score is above 90, you're a hardcore entrepreneur. You were born to be in business for yourself. What are you waiting for? Okay. What are you waiting for if you scored above 90? If you were 80 to 89, like probably most people would be, if they were true to themselves, entrepreneur in the making. There are a few things you need to work on, but entrepreneurship is for you. Time to make things happen. Okay, good. I really appreciate those guys that were genuine, honest. Those of y'all who are between 70 to 79, you wannabe entrepreneur. You'll have to stretch outside of your comfort zone to make things happen. Look at each question you answered false to and think of ways you keep them from holding your business back. Okay? You have to just look at the answers that you said no and just reflect back on how these things are holding you back. And if you've not done the test properly, I will send the video here on this for you guys. Okay? If you're 60 to 69, you're a borderline entrepreneur. Consider looking at established franchises where there is more structure and less risk. Okay. 50 to 59, you're questionable. Dig deep. Really think about it if this is for you or not. Anything lower than 50 is a failing score, guys. Failing score. Okay. I don't know what number you guys are sending out here. It's not your phone number, guys. We're not asking for your phone number. Sorry. I don't know why you. Oh my God. You guys. Okay. Yes, I will drop the video. Just let me get the video for you guys. Okay. I will drop the video. I actually watched this many years ago and I made a training out of it. Okay. So let me share with you the video. Just a second. Before that, I have another video. Remember, I told you guys that I have the why Energic is the best. Okay. I have that video. Okay. So I want you guys to watch it, learn from it, and share with people. Okay. And this is the entrepreneur mindset test. Okay. Take it again if you want to take it. Okay. Less than 8 minutes, guys. 8 to 9 minutes, and you're done already. Okay. So I'm sending the video here. Entrepreneur mindset. Okay. The first one is for the Energic has no competition. I want you guys to save that also because that is equally important. Okay, I'm going to type it again. Energic has no competition. All right, guys. So after today's meeting, okay, there are three things that can happen. The first thing is you get all this information, you're bombarded with information, you do nothing. Okay. The second thing is you get all this information, but you have some doubts, you have some questions, you want to get things clarified. Get in touch with your uplines. Get in touch with myself also if you want to. Okay, we can help you out. And third are the type of people that take this information, and even if whatever you take, whatever you absorb, if you can apply that information, okay. Now that you know there is what you have, what you're lacking behind, and once you take action, okay, let me tell you something. It goes back to the first slide. Input, your, how do I say that? Your quality of your output determines the quality of your life. Okay, not the quality of your input. Of course, input is important, right? But input without output is useless. It's intellectual entertainment. And it is just entertainment for most of you guys here. Okay, if you don't take any action. Okay, so that's what will happen. So, but train yourself to take action. And I have shared with you both the links. Would you guys want me to do a similar session again? And you be willing to bring in more people, more than the numbers that showed up? Yes or no? You know, we took exact 2 hours. We took exact 2 hours, and I gave you guys a lot in 2 hours. This was like a crash course. Okay. How many of y'all feel a bit shaken up? You feel that you have that energy now to go and conquer the world. Okay. Type Energic or me. Okay, yeah, me. Yeah, go for it. Because you know why? You know what? Success is my duty. This is what I tell myself. Success is my duty. Not my parents' duty, not my children's duty, my duty. Success is my duty. Okay. So let's make it a successful journey. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. What we're going to do is I'm going to leave you guys here, and I'm going to share with you guys our success is my duty, Udoka. Yes, I'm going to share with you the Google Drive link, a gift from my side, with all the energetic information that you guys can take, apply, what you say, copy it on your laptops, and then you can start applying. Okay. So let me just get that. How do I get that here? Okay. Drive, Google Drive. Yep. All files you may need and more. Okay, where's the chat? Zoom. And if you guys stay till this moment, let me tell you something. You guys are halfway there. It's just your action. Okay? So with that, I will have you guys to unmute. You can just say your byes and your highs. And I'll see you all in the next meeting. But do you guys want me to do another one? You must tell me that how many people you will be bringing in for the next meeting that we do. Because this is a complete, what do you say, combination of both business, motivation, self-improvement, self-development, and also strategies to build the business. Okay. So it's a combination of all. So it applies to even prospects that are wanting to become distributors. Okay. Not just distributors. I understand I mentioned it's a new distributors training. That's why most of you all must be distributors already, but open for all. Okay. Because I view everyone to be a future leader of Enagic. Okay. Thank you for this stimulating ideas. My pleasure. My pleasure, everybody. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the Google Drive link here for you guys. I don't know if I can pin it, but yep. Okay. Well, with that, thank you so much. And I will see you all in the next meeting. How can you? Yeah, you can unmute yourself, say your highs and byes. See you all in the
Great,
next
Emma.
meeting. A1.
Thank you so much,
See you, my
Mr.
mom.
Thank you
My
so
guy.
Thank you,
much.
thank you,
So
thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you.
You're so blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Have
welcome.
a wonderful
Thank you
day.
Thank you,
so much,
Hema.
Emma.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. God bless you,
For taking
sir.
Thank you,
my time.
Emma. Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate.
you, Hemanth.
Thank you,
Bye.
Hema. God bless you. I appreciate it.
See you guys. See you in the next meeting. Bye there. Hi, everyone. All right. See you all. Good
Thank you,
night.
sir. We enjoyed
And
it.
Bye.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you all in the next meeting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.